Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. And welcome to another episode of Be Kindled. My name is Ginika, and I'm a people and culture expert. And on this channel, if you're new, I speak on three major things: conscious leadership, identity, and elegant transitions, which you may know as change. On this episode, I'm going to be talking specifically on how to identify, develop, and retain talent. Stay tuned, and please, if you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, share, and comment. I like to always hear from you. Now, let's get to this. Interestingly, I got this request from a dear friend of mine. She just sent me a video this week, and she runs a business and was asking about, talent decisions. And I thought, let me make a video on this. Many people consider it difficult to manage human beings, and it's not a lie. Human beings are very dynamic. There's a lot to consider. Emotions come to play, and you have to be very decisive many times when you're having to make talent decisions, because there is time involved, there's financial investment involved, and you also need to think about the culture that you want to propagate in your team or in your business. So it is very important. But I consider it a very rare privilege to be able to say that you have talent that you manage, or you have people that you're responsible for, whether directly or indirectly, because in that sense it puts you in a stead where you can influence positively the way people think and the way people act. So this is for you if you are ever in a space where you have to make talent decisions. Maybe you're an expert, and I would like to hear from you later on how you manage talent. Or if you're new, you're a small business owner, and sometimes this is, even if you're experienced and this still boggles your mind, this is for you. Okay, I'm going to be using a matrix system. And what that means is it will be like a graph. I'm hoping that me and my graphics guy can figure out how to put it on the screen so you can follow. But I'm going to be talking on the basis of skill, which I will call the what, and leadership, which I will call the how. Usually when we're making talent decisions, we look at the technical skills. By technical skills, like the things that are specific to that job, to that industry, to make whatever thing you are doing work. But there's also the leadership part, which is usually the hardest part, because it's easy to learn the technical skills, but leadership skills speaks to your agility. It speaks to your ability to work from a place of purpose. It speaks to your ability to work with other people, your interpersonal skills, your ability to manage stakeholders, your attitude when it comes to work, your discipline. Those things that we used to term soft skills, they are not soft. They are actually a make or break aspect of talent management. So I'm going to be speaking based on this. The what being the technical skills that you need on the job, and the leadership skills that you will need regardless of any role you play into. But at every level, it becomes even higher and more imperative that you function in these skills. I remember once, one of my previous organizations, there was a challenge with a particular talent and versus another talent, and I was just coming up, in the people space, and I asked my HRD, why did you promote this person who has less years of experience over this other person who seems to have more years of experience, and it's very obvious that she wants this job. And she's told me, the higher up you go, nobody cares about what you can do on the job per se. They expect that you already have built that know-how. Everyone looks at your leadership. So the higher up you go, you're not promoted for your technical skills. You're promoted for your ability to work with people, to lead through people, to lead people, to negotiate, to create a balance, to create an atmosphere where people can thrive. Your ability to engage, how you show up. That is what sets you apart, not just your technical skills. That is what is foundational. That's what is needed. And sometimes, to be honest, you can coach people into those leadership skills, but sometimes it's hard. It is so hard when the person has an attitude issue. So, the what and the how. Now, let's get to it. So, imagine a quadrant, like a graph, and on the left side, you the x-axis, the x-axis, yes, you have the skills, and on the top is high and below is low. And on the y-axis, you have leadership, which is our house, and you have the high, and you also have the low. So I'm going to be breaking down these quadrants, and if you have a talent that falls in any of this, I'll be talking about 3 things. What do you do with them? How do you motivate them? And at the same time, how do you recognize them to retain them? How do you retain them? So these are the things I'll be covering. Now, if you look at the, let's start with the high and high. Look at the top right corner of that graph. It means that this person is top on skill and the person is top on leadership. Like when they show up, people respond to them. They know how to carry people along. They know how to speak, how to communicate. They know how to present. They take feedback well. They are. If there's even a role, they are ready for that role. Sometimes we say people are ready now, ready in 6 months, ready in 18 months, etc. It depends on, how ready they are for the role and if the role is available. So maybe in this top quadrant, top on skill, top on leadership, you have a talent. This is talent that you are fortunate to have. And I'll tell you 3 things. These are people that they have a lot of options, but they've decided to choose your team or they've decided to choose your organization. They have the skill, they have the leadership, they know how to show up. What do you do with them? The first thing I would say is that you hire. If you find someone like that at an interview, don't shortchange yourself and say, I can't afford this person. Ask yourself, what can I give to this person that will keep them in this organization? It could be your brand that the person has been attracted to. It could be your development opportunities. It could be the person's ability to lead their own team. It could be autonomy that you can offer this person, but you need to craft your own value proposition that will keep this individual. Don't be ashamed if you don't have anything. It's okay. But if you do, before you make the decision of, this person is overqualified, ask yourself, I want this kind of person in my team. Why? This person is the person that you want to mentor people. You want this person to come in and be like your 2IC and mentor people because you believe they are ready now, whether it is for whatever role it is you have chosen, maybe it's a leadership role. Let them come in. They can mentor and coach people. Give them people that they can groom to be like them, Secondly, what you can do is to invest in them. Invest in them. Build them up, by exposing them to, if you have a network. And I know, yes, you'll be saying, then the person will now leave. See, I really do believe that it's hard to invest in talent and then talent ups and says they leave. But the truth is we're in a connected world. People will leave people. But you should be happy that you have poured into someone. Now, that is if you can afford it. If you cannot afford, it's okay. You can say, okay, this one is overqualified. But keep an eye on that person and their journey and keep the network. You never know when you will need them. But if you have them in, first thing, let them mentor people. Give them people to mentor and coach and, show how things should be done. Invest in them. expose them to opportunities, expose them to things that you have access to. Let them also learn from you. But you should be, I'll put a caveat there, because people can not be trusted. This is after you've tested and trusted that, okay, they have the right attributes. You don't just want to hire someone and start doing that. So you start small. But these kinds of people, you cannot cage them. You need to expose them. Why? They have options. Truth is, they have options. They are talent. It's not easy to find good people. Talent is plenty. We have plenty of people that are talented, but good people are difficult to find. So when you find them, find a way to keep them. You can also recognize them, and that is part of investing in them. Now let's go to the left hand side of the quadrant, the top left. Now the top left means that they are high on skill, but they are low when it comes to leadership. So what do you do with them? The first thing is, for those people, it means that they could easily become problem areas because they are good at their jobs. But if they have people reporting to them, those people are likely to suffer because they are not able to lead them. And if you're not careful, they will perpetuate the wrong culture in your organization. So you need to identify their strengths and leverage those strengths. Find out what is this person, what's their expertise. And if you're a fashion designer, for instance, and this person is very great with beading or maybe cutting, and find their strengths, leverage it. Know that, okay, in this area, this is the person that I will lean on for this. But always have a plan B with these people, because they are low on leadership. They are likely to falter. They are likely to fail. They are likely to disappoint you from time to time, as they build that muscle. But in the event that they don't, always have a plan B. Who is that person that can shadow them? Who is that person in your team that can learn from them? So that in the event that you are disappointed by something, that person can step in. So that is a way to manage and also retain talent and manage your expectations. So yes, you can keep them, you can invest in them and develop them, but know that when it comes to leading people, it will be difficult. So be ready for that. And so the question is, do you want to make them an individual contributor? Well, yes, they are doing their work, they are technically sound, but there's nobody reporting to them. You give them little or no exposure to, high risk clients, because you don't know how they will show up. You're not confident in how they will show up. If in the event that they are now willing to take feedback, for instance, what do? You groom them. Give them feedback, clear feedback. I want you to work on this. Give them timelines, because there's no one that I don't think can grow. People can grow. It's just the interest. So if you find that they have an interest in growing, then you can give feedback and grow them and help them see their blind spots and how they can move from point A to point B. That is what you can do with this talent. The other quadrant I will talk about is the bottom right. Yeah. So with this set of people, these people are, they are high on leadership, but they are low on skill. So that means they have the right raw material. They have the right attitude. They have the right agility. And maybe these are people who are just starting off in their careers, or they've switched careers and they decide to start from the scratch, but they want to learn. They are hungry. They're like sponges. They want to take everything. Let me tell you, those people are gold, diamonds in the rough. Why? When you invest in those people, if you have good people, you're going to have a loyal person that you have groomed, that understands your culture, understands your expectations. Doesn't mean there wouldn't be teething issues. We are human beings, but they have the right materials that you can work with. These are your loyal employees. These are your your propagators, those who will sell your markets, if I want to put it that way. So these ones, you train them. Invest in them, train them, give them feedback for time, because you want them to grow, and they are willing to grow. Unlike the ones in the that we just spoke about, who are in the top, left corner, who are high on skill and low on leadership. They might not care for your growth ambition for them. They just want to do their work and leave. They're not going to do extra, but they will do their work, they will do it well. When you find those people, they are the opposite of these ones. These ones don't know, but they have the right attitude. They want to grow, and you can see that they are growing. You train them, you invest in them, you give feedback, and then give them opportunities to practice. So it's one thing to be telling someone, oh, you need to do this better. Give them room, low risk opportunities to practice, low risk opportunities where they can, put into practice what you have given them feedback on what you have trained them. Give them, if it's a presentation, okay, take this presentation within the team before you expose them to clients. Okay, take this call with this client while you are there, and they are shadowing you. Let them go with you to places. Let them see how you show up. Let them be the ones to do the first draft of a letter that you want to send to people, and then you look at it and tell them, oh, this is not how you do this. This is what I expect. This is how you speak. They learn your tone. They learn how you do things, because they have the right attitude and they want to learn. They're hungry. Those are diamonds in the rough. When I was a diamond in the rough once, I remember, and my first boss told me, I tell this story many times, and I bless God for her. I'm sure she probably will watch this. But she told me, I've been watching you. It was a long story, but when she sat me down, I've been watching you, and there's a lot more that you can do. And so I'm going to tell you that will make you cry. I'm going to stretch you. I was like, who says this? And guess what she did? There were times I cried in the office. There were times I'll leave at 11 p.m. I don't even know what I did that day, but I know that I've been working, and it's like nothing is. Look at me now. I will never forget her, because she stretched me. She stretched me, and because I was willing to grow, I didn't care if people says, oh, she's tough, she's wicked, she's this. I just wanted to grow. And she is my number one champion till today, because she saw something in me, and she said, you will learn work. And she put in everything. She exposed me, she fought for me, she stood for me, and I didn't disappoint her, thank God. But my point is, those people are your loyalists. Look out for them. Don't throw them away. It's not easy to find people who are that hungry in this day and age. But when you do as much as you can to retain them with these things. Now, I'm going to the last set of people. These people, they are low on skill. They are low on leadership. They don't know, and they don't know they don't know. Let me tell you how they thrive. They thrive through manipulation. They thrive by doing the barest minimum to go by. They thrive by, understanding the system and seeing how to work it. They don't want to do extra, but they want to be recognized. They are the ones that are the backbiters. They are the ones that are always complaining. They are the ones that are always saying the negative. They are not the first people you want that will raise their hands to do anything. They are just there to earn a pay. They do not care about a lot of things, and they are not happy people. They are bitter, they are sad. You don't want those kind of people in your organization. They may show up well in interviews, but the minute you identify them, please let them go. Now, there may also be some people who they have the skills, but they don't have the confidence. See, if you don't have patience for those people, let them go. Let them go. The sooner you let these ones go, I call it release them to their destinies. Let them go, because whether I like it or not, these ones rarely leave. They are not going anywhere. They will complain. They won't do the work as well. But they will complain. But they would not go. And when they go with bad blood. When they go, they are bitter. When they go, especially if it's different. These are dynamics that I can't get into because everyone's case is different. But they suck out the energy from the room. They leave you annoyed. half the time, because it's like you're trying to give feedback, they're being defensive, they're not showing up the way you expect them to. They probably are lying on the job, they are treating people unfairly. And these people exist at different levels. So you think that the higher up you go, no, remember I said they know how to work the room. When you identify these people, please fire them. You don't want to perpetuate the wrong culture in your team. You do not want to perpetuate the wrong culture in your team. Also, if you find someone that is low on skill and low on leadership, and by leadership in this case I mean attitude and ability to comprehend. So it's not like they don't want to learn, it's just they're not getting it. Also fire them. Those ones may not even have a bad attitude, it's just that when it comes to their comprehension and in that particular role or in that particular industry, they are struggling. You see that they are struggling. If you have time, you can identify what they are good at and advise them or release them to find their destiny. It's not every time that someone is let go that you are doing them a disservice. Sometimes you are helping them see that you're not good at this. But again, remember when I talked about giving feedback, make sure you're giving feedback with grace and with truth. Your job as a leader is not to break people's spirits, is to uplift them, even when you're giving them tough feedback or bad news. So for those ones, I will also say let them go. They have the right attitude, they want to learn, but this is not where they will learn. Their skills and their strengths is mismatch. Let them go. So yeah, I'll pause here and let me know how you have managed talent in the past, what you have looked out for, what are the elements that you look out for when you're hiring, what are the elements that you look out for when you're hiring, what are the elements that you look out for when you're trying to let someone go or when you're trying to invest in them. I'd like to hear about it in the comment section. Or if any of these apply to you, I want to also hear your stories. What has happened previously that has maybe fallen into any of these categories, maybe to you or someone that you know. I would like to hear from you. Now, the assignment for this week is think about a time when you had the opportunity to either coach someone or mentor someone or fire someone. What made them stand out? Was it skill or their leadership? What made them stand out? And how can you replicate that in other people? So that's the assignment for this week. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Until then, let's all be kindled together. Bye.